Start recording. Okay. Yeah. So good morning once again, everyone. Morning, Ananya. Okay. So I hope all of you remember what we have studied in last class, right? So till last class, what we have studied, guys? Tell me. Till last class, what we have studied? Anyone? Morning, Apurva. So we studied about basic laws of reflection. Yes, right? Okay. We studied your plane mirror, then number of images. Okay, when we have two mirrors, right, two plane mirrors, if they are kept at certain angle, okay, then how many images are formed, right? Let's see what we have studied till last class. Okay, we talked about these things now. We talked about how many images can be formed if we have two mirror at an angle theta, right? Okay, then we discovered the formula that it was 360 degree minus n minus 1 when it is symmetrical, which means it is in middle of the mirrors, and it will be 360 by n when it is asymmetrical, which is not in the middle. Okay, then we discussed that what would the change in angle of the reflected ray if your mirror is changed by, tell me, theta angle, right, everyone? Yes. Okay. Yes, very good. So all of you remember this. Then after we study about spherical mirror. Okay, we study about spherical mirror. The thing is, spherical mirror is not in our syllabus. Okay, it's not in our 8th syllabus, but I hope all of you don't mind learning that. Yes, tell me everyone. Do you want to learn
Yes,
this?
sir.
Mirror? Okay, very good. So before starting today's class, I'll just give you a brief review about what is in our syllabus. Okay, right? Because when we talk about our syllabus is very small. Okay, just talk about your plane mirror, right? Then dispersion, then your eye, human eye. But when you talk about this chapter, light, is a very important chapter. This chapter is asked in class 8, then class 10, then class 12, right? So it's better to at least have a basic idea how thing works. Now, when we talk about light, just think about it, right? Just think about this topic uh, for now. Okay, we talk about one phenomena that we have already studied, which is reflection, right, everyone? We talked about reflection. Now, in reflection, just make a mind map. Whenever we talk about chapter, we make a mind map. So we have a reflection. Now, in this, we have two parts, right? One is plane mirror and one is spherical mirror, right? Now, after this, right, I'll just make it to you guys. Okay, so yes, so we have reflection, right? One property which is reflection. Okay, guys, my handwriting is horrible. Reflection. Now, in this, we studied reflection through spherical mirror and reflection through plane mirror. Okay, so plane mirror and spherical mirror, right? Spherical mirror. Now, we studied spherical mirror in brief, right? We haven't studied in detail. We just talked about this. And this is your which mirror? Tell me, this is your concave or convex? I hope all of you remember the mnemonics. Concave or convex? Very good, right? Light is, yes, light is entering in a cave-like structure. So it is concave, right? Very good, everyone. Very good, Sankiti. Very good, Samarth. Everyone remember, very good, right? I hope everyone remember the terminology, right? Which is center of curvature, radius of curvature, focus, pole, image distance, object distance, right? All of you remember those things? Anyone who doesn't remember, please let me know. Yes, very good, right? Very good. Okay, now, so we started spherical mirror. Now, let's see what we have started. Okay, let's recall. So I have given you a small task. I hope all of you remember. Okay, I have given you a small task to draw all the figures, right? If you don't remember, it's fine. Okay, we will do it today. Now, the first thing that we discussed was when you talk about this line, which is principal axis, right? This is your principal axis now, right? This line. This black line is your principal axis. Make sense? Yes or no? Right? Tell me yes or no. Yes. Now this principal axis is divided into how many parts? Tell me. I hope all of you remember. This principal axis is divided into how many parts? Tell me guys. This principal axis is divided into how many parts? 3 parts. Very good, right? Very good. Because when you talk about points, the first point is the center of curvature, then focus. So one part is behind center of curvature, from infinity till center of curvature. And I hope all of you remember what is center of curvature. Center of curvature is the center of this big sphere, right? Big sphere, big circle, whose this mirror is part of, right? We have discussed everything. Then focus. Focus is a point where all the rays which comes from infinity, which infinity means far away, okay, right? And meet this principal axis. That's your focus. I hope all of you remember. Okay, so 3 parts. Now, whenever we talk about image, how many rays we need to find an image? Tell me, how many rays we require to form an image? Minimum how many rays? Minimum 2. Very good, Shivansh. Very good, Varsha. 2, right? And how many rays we have total? We have total of 4 rays. If you remember, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And there's one fourth one also, but we have 3 rays. In these 3 rays, we have to choose only 2. I told you to choose this one and this one. After told you to choose one ray, which comes from infinity, pass through focus. The second, which gets reflected through principal axis. Yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? Right? Okay, so can I say that, okay, this is the image of the object, right? When it is kept behind center of curvature, think about it, yes or no? Think about it, yes or no? It is the image of object when object is behind the center of curvature. What do you think about the image? ये image कैसा दिख रहा है? Tell me, बताओ कैसा दिख रहा है ये? Image? Anyone? Inverted, right? It's ulta, है ना? It's ulta, it's inverted, right? Very good. And what about the size? Think about it, right? क्या लग रहा है? Size कैसा है? Diminished. Very good, everyone, right? Because it's, yes, small. It is called as diminished. Okay, so the first thing that you remember, right? First thing that you can conclude from this. Okay, image is inverted. Very good. Image is diminished. Very good. Now tell me, it is real or virtual? Real है कि virtual है? Real, right? Because it is, see Shivans, it is forming by the actual meeting of lines now, right? So we have discussed whenever an image is made, is formed by the actual meeting of lines, right? Okay, then it is your real image. So देखो यहाँ पे actually meet कर रहा है ना, actually meet कर रहा है, right? Yes or no? Tell me. The rays are meeting after reflection, right? That's why it is your real image. Everyone is getting this? Raise your hand. Everyone got this? I'm just revising what we have studied in last class, right? If there's anyone who is having any kind of difficulty, please let me know. Yes, very good, everyone. ठीक है, very good. सबको समझ में आया, सब स्मार्ट है, सारे स्टूडेंट स्मार्ट है. ठीक है, चलो रजत समझ में आ रहा है? रंजन, मधुसूदन, जलिन, फरहान, भूमिका. ओके, वेरी गुड. सो ये इतना समझ में आया? ओके, सो अगर मैं तुमसे पूछूं, if I ask you what is the nature of the image, right? Can I say, okay, the image is your real, the image is real first. Okay, I'll just write it down. Okay, I'll just write it down. Okay, so I'll just write it down like this. Okay, the image is real. Second, the image is inverted. Third, the image is diminished. Diminished means smaller, right? Diminished means smaller. Now, where is the image? Tell me, where is the image? No, it will be formed on the screen, right? Because when you talk about inside the mirror, right? Inside the mirror, is your virtual images. Yes, very good. So it is between C and F. Between C and F. Very good. So we have 4 points to write the nature of image. Yes or no? Tell me yes or no. Right? So this is only one case where the image, where the object is behind the center of curvature. Okay. Now let's see one case. Let's see one case. Right. Next case. Right. Let's see next case. Case 2. Case 2. Now after this, right? Can I say that okay? The next case would be the case in which, tell me, the case in which the image, sorry, the object is on the center of curvature. Yes or no? On the center of curvature. Right? Agree? So let's see. Let's see. Let's make the image on the center. Everyone try with me. Everyone try with me. Take your notebook, okay, and try with me. Okay. As I'm drawing, please draw. Okay, step by step. Let's try to solve by yourself. Okay. Everyone try to solve by yourself. Okay. Now, I told you this is center of curvature, this is focus, right? Okay. And my image is here. My image is, sorry, my object is here. Now let's think. Let's think where the object, right? If the object is on the center of curvature, right? Where we will get our image. Now let's think about this. The first line that we will be choosing, right? Let's choose the first line. Okay. So the first line that we'll be choosing is this one now, right? This one. This, okay, and then passing through focus, passing through focus. This, that is the first line, step by step. Everyone should follow steps. Now, second line, right? Second line, and think about it. We talk about the image, right? We talk about the image when, no, again, right? If you draw the diagram correctly, if you draw the diagram correctly, okay, then you will get something like this. I'll just tell you. I'll just use other thing. Okay, wait. I'm horrible at drawing. I don't know why I'm horrible. Wait. I'll just try to draw a straight line like this. It will pass, intersect like this, right? So basically it will be passing through this only, right? Okay. So when the object is on center of curvature, the image will also be on center of curvature. If you make a proper scale, right, draw everything nicely, so you will figure out that the image is also on the center of curvature. Okay, this is how you will form the image. Don't you think, right? Tell me, don't you think? Tell me, guys. If I would have drawn neatly, right, then I would have gotten this image on the center of curvature exactly, right? Now, almost it seems like the same thing. So we just require two rays, right? We just require 2 rays. Okay, this is ray 1, this is ray 1, right? And this is ray 2. And if we see, right, the image will be formed when these 2 lines, okay, right? Got it? Thank you, Shanvi. My images are always horrible. I don't know why this is always horrible. Okay, right? Now, what can we say about the nature? Tell me. We just require 2 rays. Okay, what can you say about the nature? Tell me. Everyone, nature. Nature of image. First, nature of image. First, real or virtual? Very good, right? Real, very good. Second, same size. Same size. Very good. Same size. Same size. Third, inverted. Inverted. Very good. Fourth, on center of curvature. On center of curvature, right? Yes or no? Tell me yes or no. Now, do you think that this is very hard? Think about it. Do you think that this is very hard? Tell me, are you feeling that this is hard or easy? Tell me, guys. Easy? Shivansh, very good. Very good, Samarth. Okay. Now, can we draw this third case, right? Let's see. Where will be the third case? I can say that case 3. Case 3. Case 3 will be between F and C. Between C and F. Yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? Right? Okay. Let's draw between C and F. So let's draw. Okay. Right? Let's draw something like this. Okay. So this is your C. This is your C, right? And we have here F. Now, if my object is here, I'll just make object over here, right? And let's draw a line like this, passing through focus. Okay, I'll just shift my focus. Let my focus be here. Okay, let my focus be here. Okay, the second line is like this, passing through this. Okay, wait, this is not correct. The second line, I'm making like this. But, you know that there's something which you can't do. It doesn't matter how much you try, right? That's why everyone has some skill set. I hope. See what I what happened. Let me rub this first. Yes, I'll draw like this. Very good. Right? Okay. And the second is this. So you will get something like this. Okay, you will get something like this. Now, think about it, right? Okay, think about it. If you draw the image, right? What do you think? Where you're finding the image? Tell me, where are you finding an image? Image is here? Yes or no? Tell me. If you draw neatly, right, you will get image over here. Yes, Shivans, that's why like we have to draw neatly now, because think about it, right? The object, if the object is on C, then only the image will be on C. Okay, right? Okay, if the object is between C and F, it should be behind. Okay, it should be behind the C. Got it, Shivansh? So that's why you have to draw nicely, neatly with all the scales. Okay, got it? Right? So this is the case 3. Now, if you write all the properties of the image, I'll just write it, right? So first is real. Second is, tell me, second is what? Inverted. Third is, now enlarge or diminish, tell me, it is big or small? What does it look like? Big or small? Large, right? So I'll just say it enlarged. Large, right? Fourth one, right? What is the position? Tell me, what is the position? Behind C, right? Behind C. I'll just write it like this. Behind C. Got it? Right? Yes, beyond C, behind C. Okay. Anyone have any issue in this case? Tell me, guys. Anyone have any issue in this case? Tell me. No, right? Everyone got this? Yes. Very good. Now, what do you think? What can be the case 4. Think about it. Without even drawing, what can be the case 4? Tell me, what can be the case 4? Tell me, everyone. Don't you think that case 4 would be on the focus? Very good. But think about it. Think about it. If I'm talking about the focus, so I can say that if rays coming from infinity will pass through focus, so if any object is on focus, what do you think? Where the image should form? Intuitively, right? Without drawing, intuitively. If whatever is coming from infinity is falling on focus, right? Then if an object is in focus, then where the image will be found? Yes, Rohan, very good, Rohan. Yes, Samarth, right? It's intuitive ना. If अगर infinity से कुछ आ रहा है अब वो focus पे form हो रहा है, so focus पे कुछ है तो obviously infinity में form होगा, because light retraces path ना, right? Got it? So fourth case, try एक बार try करो, right? Let's try case 4. Case 4, okay, right? Object on focus, object on focus. So again लाइट का मीट होगा ही नहीं, ठीक है? एक बार देखते हैं हम लोग. Let's draw it. Okay, let's draw. Everyone, please draw with me. Okay, please draw along with me. थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा हो गया. This is C, this is F, right? Let's have our object on F. This is your object. So let's see. अब जैसे यहाँ से लाइन आ रहा है, right? वो तो यहीं से पास करेगा, इसी से पास करेगा ऐसे. राइट, इसी से पास कर गया. राइट, ऐसे. थिंक अबाउट इट. नाउ सेकेंड लाइन, जो सेकेंड लाइन होगा, ओके, थिंक अबाउट सेकेंड लाइन जो होगा, दैट विल गो लाइक दिस. And this. And this. Now think about it. क्या लग रहा है? कहाँ मीट कर रही है? Right? Think about it, guys. What do you think? Where it is meeting? Right? Yes, they are almost parallel. Yes or no? They are almost parallel. Right? Yes or no? Right? They're almost parallel, almost, because that's the meaning, they are meeting at infinity. Okay, so I can say that, right, it will meet at infinity. Now the last case, which is case 5th, that is bit interesting one. Okay, right? Yes, they will not meet, or I can say that they will meet at infinity, because again, right, infinity is a very far away distance, which is like they will not meet. Okay, right? Now, but whenever you have a answer, you have to answer, right? Meet at infinity. Okay, right? Write down meet at infinity. Okay, everyone, tell me. Okay, Madhusudan, Tejas, Nishka. Okay, now case 5, right? Let's think about case 5. Case 5, what is case 5? Tell me. Between focus and pole, right? Very good, Tejas. Between focus and pole. between focus and pole. Now, this is quite interesting. Okay, how this is interesting? Let's see. Now, when we talk about between focus and pole, let's think about between focus and pole. What happens between focus and pole? I'll just make a big circle over here. Okay. Now, you should also draw a big circle. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If I'm talking about this, right? This is the principal axis. Okay. This is your focus. This is the center of curvature. Let's imagine focus, center of curvature. Now, this is your object. Think about it. This is your object, right? Now, if you draw the lines, this and this, okay, that's first line. Second line is this and this. Now, if you think about it, right, it is diverging. Don't you think that this is diverging? Even though this mirror is converging mirror, it will be diverging. So if you see this, you will feel like, okay, if I extend it like this, if I extend the rays like this, they're actually meeting over here. Yes or no? Tell me. Yes or no? Think about it. Yes or no? Right? So I can say that, okay, the image is here. The image is here. This is the image. Okay. Now, does this image is forming with the actual intersection of rays? Tell me, is this mirror, is this image is forming with the actual intersection of rays? Tell me guys. No, right? It is just a virtual interaction. Yes or no? It is just a virtual interaction, right? So what kind of image is this? What kind of image is this? Virtual, very good. What is the nature of this image? What is the nature of image? Yes, Ananya, Samarth, very good. So I'll write first, virtual. First is virtual. Second, behind, inside the mirror. Inside mirror. Third one, enlarge. Right? And fourth one, erect. Right? Means straight. Yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? Now, if you think about it, right? So don't you think, okay, in this case, rays are actually diverging. Yes or no? Rays are actually diverging. That's why we are getting a virtual image. Yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? Don't you think? So I can say that if the rays of light is, if the object is behind focus, right? Think about it. If you just include all the concepts, I can say that if this ray is behind the focus, then it is converging. Till that time, it is converging. On focus, it is going parallel. But if the object is between focus and pole, it is diverging. Yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? Now, if just think about it, if the rays are diverging, will they ever meet? If the rays will diverge, will they ever meet? Suppose two friends of yours are going in different direction. Yes, they won't meet. Very good, right? They won't meet. So this is the case of concave mirror. Now, concave mirror is known as converging mirror. Concave mirror is known as converging mirror, right? That's why in most of the cases, in 4 case, you can have an image, but in this case, it is your virtual image, right? Now, if you just have to think about the concepts, don't you think that, okay, what kind of image will be formed by convex mirror? Tell me, think about it. What kind of image will be formed by convex mirror, because convex mirror is your diverging mirror. Convex mirror is your diverging mirror, right? It will always diverge. Then what do you think? What kind of image is formed? All virtual, right? There are only 2 cases, right? Whatever you take, there's always virtual? Yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? Right? Anyone have any issue in this? Tell me. Anyone have any issue in this? Tell me, raise your hand. Clear? Very good. Very good, everyone. Madhusudan, Gauss, Kanjan, Rajat, Rohan, Varsha, Zelin. Everyone is getting? Okay, very good. Very good, everyone. Right? So let's see once. Okay. Very good, everyone. Very good. So let's see what is in our syllabus. Okay, let's see what is in our syllabus, because our syllabus is very small. Okay, our syllabus is very small. We basically don't learn physics. We just learn some theory. Okay. Now, let's see what was in our syllabus. First of all, let's see, because we have to complete our syllabus also now. So the first concept was, let's see. Okay, we will study everything, Shivansh. Don't worry, we will study each and everything, right? So it's like the more you will study, the more I'll teach. Okay, right? Suppose you will say, sir, I have completed these things, most of you, right? Then I'll teach more. Okay, right? And anyways, from next year, there will be 2 courses. I hope all of you remember this. Yes or no? How many of you know this, guys? How many of you know this? That from next year, from 9th onwards, we have 2 courses. Yes, normal and foundation. In foundation, we study lots of new things, lots of different things. Right? Don't know, Sanvi? Okay, I'll have one session, right? I'll have one session to let you know what are those things. Okay, right? Okay, so the first concept that we studied, right, that we have to study in our syllabus, okay, right, is what makes things visible. So we have already discussed what make things visible, right? This is the light. When light falls on any object, then it gets reflected and comes to our eyes, which makes them visible. Yes or no? Right? See, I hope all of you know English. Tell me, guys, is there anyone who doesn't know English? Tejas, I'll tell you what is foundation. Don't worry, we'll have one session. Okay, right? See, because see, I personally believe that if you know English and if you understood the concepts, right, all of you can write the definition by yourself. Yes or no? Think about it. Think about it. Right? If you know English properly and if you understood the concepts, for example, if I ask you, right, state 2 laws of reflection, can you state 2 laws of reflection? Or you have to mug up the, okay, that this is the 2 laws of reflection, or you can write it like in your own words. Okay, 2 laws of reflection. The first is, right, normal, reflected ray, incident ray, all lies in the same plane. Simple. Done. Second, the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Done. Don't you think that you need not to mug up these kind of definitions? Yes or no? Tell me. Okay, right. So this is the first concept. I hope all of you are clear about this concept. The second is law of reflection. Clear? Everyone is crystal clear in this, right? What are the laws of reflection? Okay. What is angle of incidence? What is angle of reflection? Right? So these activities we, yes, very good. Okay, very good. Now after this, so these are small activities that you can do at your home. You can make your how many of you made your kaleidoscope? Tell me, how many of you know about kaleidoscope? Right, so you can make that as an activity at home. Okay, you can use mirrors and you can have different kind of activities. Okay, right, yes, 3 mirrors, very good. Then there are lots of other uh, small instruments that you can make using mirrors. Okay, right, Now this we have studied. Now see this, right? This is how we see an object, right? Now don't you think that this is the same thing? Tell me, don't you think this is the same thing, right? That this is the object, light will always come from the object, right? Then it will reflect it, goes to our eyes, then it will goes to our eyes, okay? But right, when you talk about this is not converging, this is diverging, yes or no? Tell me, is this converging or diverging? Is this converging or diverging? Diverging, right? They are going apart. So we assume that it will originate from this point, right? That's why it is your virtual image, right? Virtual image, very good, right? Okay, we have studied almost everything. Now tell me, this is a case of which reflection, regular or irregular? This is the case, right, of which reflection, right? But see, irregular, right? But again, the incident ray are parallel. That's why they are, right? Incident ray are parallel now. So when they are parallel, right? Or when they are along the normal, right? They will go back in the same direction. Yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? Doesn't matter if it's regular surface or irregular surface, right? But if it is like this, okay, then it will be reflected in random direction. Okay. Yes, so we have studied what is regular and diffuse reflection. This is a regular reflection. This is a diffuse reflection. Okay. Now, then after that, we studied about the plane mirrors. Okay, how plane mirror form images, right? How the image changes when we have multiple images, right? So this is one activity that we all have observed, okay, in our home, right? Or basically, when you talk about barber shop, right? When you go to barber shop, you see these activities. Okay, now this is what we have already discussed. See, think about it. Think about it. Two mirrors are kept at almost 90-degree. Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? And this is kept at symmetrical place. It is kept at symmetrical place. How many image are you seeing? Think about it. Three, na? So if you think about the formula, 360-degree minus n minus 1, right? We got three only. 1, 2, 3, na? It is kept at, see, in 2D it is not looking, but it is kept at in between. If it is kept here or there, we will get four images. Okay, depends on it is symmetrical or unsymmetrical. Okay, Shivansh, right? So here we can see only three images. It means it is kept in the middle, right? In 2 dimension it is not clear, right? But it should be in the middle now, right? Okay, now this is one. Yes, this is one small activity which I was talking about, kaleidoscope. Try to make kaleidoscope at home. It is fun. Okay, it is a fun activity, right? Okay, so see, we don't have to study about spherical mirrors, but we have studied spherical mirrors. Okay, we have studied spherical mirrors, right? So I hope all of you are aware of spherical mirrors. Okay, so we are done with reflection. We are done with reflection. Reflection is over. Now, if you talk about it, don't you think that, okay, do all the object reflect light? Think about it. Do all object reflect light? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. Reflection is finished, right? We have completed till this point. Okay, we have completed this point and we have already covered more than what was in our syllabus. We will study whatever we can. Okay, right? Because yeah, very good. So I can say that let's talk about mirror. Okay, mirror is reflecting the light. What about glass? Tell me, what about glass? Think about it. What about glass? Is glass reflecting light? Think about it. Your glass doors, right? Yes, it lets light to pass through. Yes or no? It lets light to pass through. That's why you can see beyond the glass. Now just think about it now. If suppose if any object, right? Yeah, sometimes it reflects, sometimes, right? Okay, right? Sometimes it reflects when there's lots of light. But think about it, right? Think about it. When there's a glass, right? When there's a glass, right? Can you see the glass or can you see object behind the glass? Tell me. Think about it. Just observation, your normal observation. Suppose there's no excess of light. Suppose glass is not shining, right? And the glass is very crystal clear. Glass is very clean, right? Okay, do you see the glass or do you see the object behind the glass? Tell me, do you see the glass or do you see the object behind the glass? Object behind the glass, na? Right? So what can you observe from there? Tell me, what can you observe from there? Tell me, guys. Think about it. What can you observe from there? Yes, right. That light can pass through glass. Okay, glass does not reflect, right? It lets the light to pass through. Okay, so I can say that, okay, instead of just having reflection, there must be some other phenomena also, na? Right? That's why glass is letting the light to pass through it. Okay, right? So I can say that some glass do reflect, right? Some glass do reflect when there's excess of light and when, yes, transparency. But think about it now, right? Why any object is transparent? Because light is passing through it. Yes or no? Instead of getting reflected, light is passing through it. Yes or no? Think about it. Yes or no? Right? Okay. Now let me ask you one more problem. Let us just imagine the scenario. Okay. Suppose you are running in a road. Suppose you are running on a road, right? You are running on a road. Okay. The road is of made up of concrete, right? It's a plain road made up of concrete. That's a case one. Then suppose after some distance, right? The road is meeting a beach. Suppose it's a beach or it's a sandy place. Okay, right? Lots of sand is there. Lots of sand. Okay, normal sand like desert sand. Now, don't you think what will happen to your speed of running? Think about it, right? What will happen to your speed of running? You're running on a concrete, right, which is very solid. Then you are going to your sandy places, right? Sandy road. What do you think about the speed? Decrease or increase? Reduce? Makes sense, right? Makes sense, right? It's a common observation, right? The speed will be reducing. Yes or no? Right? Yes or no? Okay, right? No, doesn't matter how, doesn't matter like whatever the soul is, right? Your speed will decrease, no, because the soul will be same for both concrete as well as sand, na? Yes or no? Tell me, think about it. Yes or no? Right? Okay. Now, just imagine the same scenario, right? Just imagine the same scenario. Okay. I'll just make one diagram. Okay. Right? Right? This is one diagram. Now, suppose light is coming. This is your normal. I hope all of you remember normal. Suppose light is coming like this. Light is coming like this. This is your light. Okay. Now, this is air. This is air and this is your glass. Suppose this is glass, right? So obviously light have some speed. Now, light is also having some speed. Yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? So this ray is called as what? Tell me what this ray is called. What this ray is called? This ray is called as what? We have studied. This ray is called incident ray. Very good, everyone. What this black line is called? What this black line is called? Tell me what this black line is called. Normal. Very good, right? Black line is called as normal. So let's draw a normal till here. Okay, normal. Okay, now think about it. Think about it. So what we can imagine, right? We can assume, okay, right? Okay, this instant, right? Because this is a glass, this is transparent, right? There is no reflecting surface. It should go something like this. It should go like this. Yes or no? Tell me. It should go like this. I'm just making dotted line, right? Dotted line. Yes or no? Think about it. Yes or no? Right? But will it go like this? Think about it. Will it go like this? Because if I'm saying that it will go like this, it means the speed of light is not changing. The speed of light is not changing in air and glass. But don't you think that, okay, when you talk about air and glass, both are not same, right? Both are not same. There's something called, see, I can tell you, right? But think intuitively, right? What you observe, right? In physics, you have to imagine, you have to think intuitively. Don't you think that the speed of light should be less in glass? Yes or no? Should be less in glass, right? Why? Now think about it. Now think about it. Can you run faster? Can you run faster in normal atmosphere, air, or can you run faster in water? Tell me. Think about it. Air, na, right? Because water will offer kind of resistance, or density of water is more. Yes or no? Density of water is more, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Tell me. We studied something called density, na, which is mass per unit volume, right? Density, which is mass per unit volume. Mass by volume. Okay. Now, in the same way, we have something called optical density. Optical density, right? Okay. So we won't be discussing about this term optical density, but if I'm just talking about intuition, right? I'm just talking about intuition. I'm not talking about any bookish language. What do you think? What do you think? Which is denser? Which will be more denser in air or glass? Think about it. Just think logically, air or glass, right? Logically, just think, intuitively think, right? No book, nothing, right? We don't have to accept, we just have to imagine what will be the denser. Glass would be denser, yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? As compared to air, right? And what will happen to speed of light? What will happen to speed of light? It will increase or decrease? Reduce, right? Okay, very good. So I hope all of you understood this very basic concept. Yes or no? Tell me, right? Yes, very good. Now, if it is reducing, don't you think that instead of going this, right, it will go something like this? Tell me, yes or no? Right? Instead of going this, it will slow down and go something like this, right? Means it will bends toward which line? Bends toward normal. Yes or no? It bends toward normal. No, no, Shivansh, you cannot stop light by placing number of glasses, because it will again go and go, like pass through one glass, then pass through second glass, pass through third glass, and so on. Okay, right? Got it? Tell me. Think about it. Right? Now, okay, this is certainly not reflection. This is certainly not reflection. This phenomena is not reflection at all. Yes or no? Is this phenomena reflection? Is this phenomena reflection? No, but there must be some name of this phenomena, right? The light is passing through one medium to other medium. Light is passing from air to glass, right? And then again, at this point, it is passing from glass to air. Now, at this point also, this should not be the path. Technically, right? This should not be the path, because it is going from glass to air. So it should not be a straight line, right? We will discuss it about later, right? Okay, what would be the path at this point? Okay, but think about it, right? This is not dispersion, right? Dispersion is something else. This phenomena is called as, right? Just write the name. This is called as, tell me, this is called as refraction. Okay, right? This is called as refraction. Okay, refraction, right? Not reflection, refraction. Okay, got it? When light passes through one medium to another medium, right, then the phenomena is called as refraction. Got it? Tell me, got it? Yes or no? Sounds interesting, right? Tell me. Okay, now This ray is your what? This is your incident ray as usual. This is your incident ray. I'll just write it like this. This is your incident ray. Incident ray. What about this red line? Tell me, what about this red line? Think about it. Think yourself. What this red line should be called? When we talk about reflection, it was reflected ray. This is refracted ray. Very good, Tejas. Very good. Very good, Shivansh. Right? So this is called as refracted ray. Refracted. Fracture wala fract. Okay. Fracted ray. Right? Very good, Shafan. And this is your normal. This is your normal. Right? Now, right? Okay, so this is what we have to know for now. Okay, this is what we have to know for now. I hope all of you understood what is the phenomena of refraction. Yes or no? We'll study this in detail, not this year, right? Later in the coming years. Okay, because again, this used a concept called trigonometry, which you guys don't know. So this is just we know, right? Why? Because we should understand what is the phenomena of dispersion. We should know how lens or how your prism work. Because we have studied dispersion, we have to study dispersion. So I hope all of you understood this basic phenomena of refraction. Yes or no? Tell me yes or no. Think about it. Okay, now let me ask you this. Okay, white light is composed of how many colors? White light is composed of how many colors? Think about it. White light is composed of how many colors? Tell me. Yes, very good. Right? 7 colors, Vibgyor. Okay. Refracted ray. See, refracted ray is this one, a red one. Blue dotted one is not the actual path, na, right? It will shift, right? So red one is your refracted ray. Okay. Okay, Shivansh. Okay. Now, why we study this concept? To understand the process of dispersion in a better way. Because when you talk about this prism, I hope all of you have seen prism, right? Prism is a instrument that we use to observe dispersion. Yes or no? Ask yourself. Physics is all about intuition, right? Physics is all about imagining. Okay, you don't have to mug up anything in physics. Think about it now, right? If you understand anything, do you really think that you have to mug up anything in physics? Think about it, right? Yes. And I personally believe that if you are interested in physics, it is very interesting, very, very interesting. Okay. Now, if we have to imagine, my question would be, okay, if light is composed of this 7 color, right? Okay, will the speed of all these 7 colors same or different? Tell me. If it is passing through, right? If it is passing through some medium, will the speed will be same or different? Tell me. Different, yes or no, right? Makes sense now, right? Because if it is passing through different, now think about it, right? Let's have an observation. Okay, let's have an observation, right? Okay, let's imagine I'll make this, I'll use this green color. Okay, I'll use this green color, right? Okay, now suppose this is your ray of light. This green one is your ray of light. Okay, got it, right? This green one, okay, is your ray of light composed of different colors. Since I cannot draw white because it is white only, but I'll just try to change the color of the screen so that I can draw white light. Okay, let's see if I can draw, if I can use white color now. Okay, this is not exactly white, but yeah. something like that. Again, white color is not visible. Okay, anyways, just imagine this green as a white. Okay, just imagine green as white. Okay, right? So I can say that this is my normal. Just imagine that this is my normal. Okay, okay. Now this white light is composed of these 7 colors, right? What happens? Let's see what happens. Now, when it passed through, I'll just use this red one as one color, right? One light. Now, when it passed through this is air, this is air, this is glass. Okay. Now, it instead of going like this, instead of going like this, it will go like this. Yes or no? Tell me. Yes or no? Think about it. Yes or no? Agree? Right? Now, at this point, since all the lights are in same medium, are in air, right? Their speed is same, nah, right? Their speed is same. But when it goes through this to this, right, their speed will be different. So from here, right, I can say, okay, from here, the light will split like this. The light will split like this. Okay, we'll have splitting of light like this. Think about it. Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? Now, when it comes out from this point, okay, so some light have to travel more distance, some light have to travel less distance, right? So when it comes out after this, we will get something like this. Okay, sorry, this is red, no? This is red. Something like this. Again, this is normal, right? This will travel like this. This blue will go like this, right? Yellow will go like this, right? And if you keep a screen over here, right? If you keep a screen over here, suppose you keep a screen over here, okay, right? You keep a screen over here. So you will get all these different lights, yes or no? This is yellow. Then you have green, like you have green like this. So I hope all of you understood how the white light is separated into different. No, they're not parallel. They will be diverged. Okay, they will be diverged. That's why the thickness. Sometimes the thickness of this red region will be more than the green region, and so on. Right? Thickness might be different. Okay, got it? Right, Shivansh? Okay. So I hope all of you understood how this dispersion actually works instead of just remembering that it splits into a different color. I hope all of you are clear how and why it splits. Yes or no? Tell me. That's a very good question, Rohan, right? That's a very good question. Now think about it. Think about it. Here, what else is there? Think about it. As I told you, now just observe here. Don't you think that the distance covered by each component is different? Yes or no? Yes or no? Because, right, when you talk about prism, right, prism is like a triangle. So if the distance covered by each is different, okay, right, don't you think that they will come out at different point? Yes or no? With different speed? Okay. But when you talk about normal line, normal glass, right, normal glass slab, now it will disperse a bit, it will disperse, okay, a bit inside the glass, but when it comes out, it will again, tell me, it will again mix and form a white light. Okay, Tejas? Okay, Rohan? Got it? Got it? What happens? Yes, Rohan? Okay, right? So I hope all of you understood the concept, right? It is clear. Now, if you see our syllabus, right? See, so sunlight, white or color, that's it, right? That's it, that's done, right? Nothing else is given, okay? In a reference book, something might be given, okay, right? So this is a process of dispersion. We have discussed how dispersion occurs. I'll send you one nice video on dispersion, okay? Now we are left with only eyes, human eyes, okay? right? So I've sent you one video. I'll send some other videos also. Okay. So before next class, which is next week, please go through those videos, make your notes. Okay. Right. Then we will discuss all the things. Now, apart from that, I hope, see guys, I'm trusting you guys. Okay. I'm trusting you guys. And I hope that all of you will keep up the trust. Yes or no? Tell me. Right. Right. So you already have a module, right? Or should I upload the soft copy? Tell me. Because till now I haven't given any homework. I just asked you to revise, right? And recall the previous chapters. Okay. You have module, or I should upload this chapter module? Tell me. Anyways, I'll upload also on Google Classroom. Okay. Right? You have now? Yes, you have hard copy. Very good. Right? So try to solve, right? First and second exercise. Okay. Very good, Nishka. Very good, Apurva. Try to solve first and second exercise. Okay. Before starting this we will discuss point 1 and point 2. Okay. Right, everyone? Make sense? 1 week is more than enough. Shivansh, paper checking is going on, right? There's one this week only. Okay, by tomorrow, by Friday you will get. Okay, by Friday you will get. Okay, okay, right? Yeah. Okay, that's it for today's class, everyone. I hope all of you enjoyed the class and learned something. Yes or no? Just let me know, right? Kahoot, we don't have Kahoot. We don't have time for Kahoot today, Nishka. Right? Next class we'll play Kahoot for sure because I'm having another class in 10 minutes. Okay, right? So next class we'll have again. No. Google group is not deleted. I'll re just check once again because I have revoked it. Right? Okay, it's 8 classes showing now. Okay, just check everyone. 8 classes showing now. Okay, right? Okay, bye everyone. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye everyone. Have a nice day. Okay, bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye Tejas. Take care everyone. Bye Shivansh. Bye Nishka. Bye. Bye bye. Bye Samarth.